Welcome to another NEBA Spotlight. Today, I'm very happy to present Joanne. Joanne, tell us about your business.
Oh, thank you so much, Greg. I'm delighted to be here at NEBA. I absolutely love NEBA. So when we raise our resilience at the cellular level, we can expect to age backwards and thrive. Who doesn't want to thrive and who doesn't want to age backwards, right? That's a picture of my father. He raised us, he was a photographer. And when I was 16, there's a picture of me getting my music award at the high school in Toronto, where I grew up. He was diagnosed with bad cells. The doctors got it all, and my mom went organic. And then, when I was already grown up, living in America with my husband and a professional musician, I got the phone call. Dad's in the hospital. He has a massive brain tumor. You have to come home. And they took it all. They got it out. They took it all. And once again, sorry, they said they got it all. And he passed a year and a half later. And I was just left with that feeling of, well, there's got to be more. And so I had this feeling all my life. But I'm a musician and I run a business with my husband. I was busy. And besides, I'm not a scientist. I didn't know what the heck to do. And it wasn't until 13 years ago. Okay, so fast forward another 20 years, 13 years ago, that I learned about cellular health and resilience at the cellular level. And this is my husband, and we are now much more resilient in our 60s and 70s than we were in our 40s and 50s when we were getting older. Okay, we are now getting younger at the cellular level, and we are able to do the things that for a very, very long time, for 2 decades almost, we weren't able to do. My husband had a bone on bone shoulder. He had terrible inflammation in the neck. And of course, being a pilot, they were threatening the docs were threatening to put him on BPs. He didn't want that. So we had a restricted lifestyle, and just being able to turn the neck like that, my husband wasn't able to do. It was so painful. I can say happily that we are doing everything and even more in abundance. I would say we are more flexible and agile and more aware and alert than we were maybe even in our 30s and 40s. And that is the Erie Canal that you are seeing from the cockpit of our plane. So the first four laws of cellular health, they're absolutely critical. The fifth law is the missing link, redox cell signaling. You are made of 75 trillion cells, and if they are not doing their thing, signaling for life and for health and for replication, healthy cell replication, you are going to be suffering from this enormous amount of oxidative stress that comes with life in this modern world. Even the babies are born with it. Okay, you cannot avoid it. And oxidative stress leads to disease, right? You can see it. And what is it essentially? It is essentially redox imbalance. So what the heck is redox? It's a contraction for reductants and oxidants. And your cells are making these things, tiny, tiny little molecules out of the saltwater matrix of your cell. As you age and as you're exposed to life and stress, you're making less and your cells are not communicating. And that's where the redox breakthrough comes in. You are now able to, with the redox cell signaling supplement, you are able to put a redox balance into your body and on your body with the gel. And you have the ability to thrive again as if we were in the most perfect world and as if you were not aging. We produce 1% less redox signaling molecules starting at puberty, the ripe old age of puberty. So the redox breakthrough is completely non-toxic, totally native to your body. And what's happening is it's just like your redox system in your body should be balancing for life, right? Life is always energetic, right? Life is always changing. And at the atomic level in your body, that is happening all the time. And that's a big deal. And so when oxidation happens in your body, and what is oxidation? It's an absolutely, completely essential, vital role in life. You cut your finger and it inflames. What is that? That's the oxidation, the signal. There is danger here. And so the signal goes to the immune system cells, and the immune system repairs it. And then what happens? The reductants come and neutralize the whole system, and you have balance again. And the more vibrant, the more respondent, the more replete throughout your body, this balancing system of reductants and oxidants, or oxidants and reductants, is happening, the more resilient you are to stress. And stress can be mental, emotional, and most certainly physiological, and even like a cut, it can be an injury. So think about it. Life, we're talking about life at the electron level. That is what is in this bottle. Negative and positive ions combine to make the oxidants and reductants that make the redoxome. Yes, we've heard about the genome for years. We are taking, science is diving deeper into the redoxome, and universities over the whole globe are studying redox signaling. ASEA is the company that has stabilized and balanced them, and this was done already 14 years ago. I'm blessed to have it for 13 years, and so I can say, yes, at the cellular level, I am aging backwards. I used to have a very weak immune system all my life. I am vibrant and resilient now, like I have never been in my youth, right? And I'm 64. So they did a gene study. They studied the heart, the gut, the hormones, the inflammatory response, and the immune system. And look at these pathways. So everything, when a gene is turned back on, and that's what redox signaling does, it turns on the back genes. Your redox signaling has controls the on-off switches of the genes. Well, you want that to be wise, right? You want it to be in the wisdom of the body. And that's why it has to be balanced. So the redox system, the redox balance that ASEA has been able to produce to replicate what the body makes, the ASEA replicates, is in perfect balance. And when a gene gets turned back on, it's like opening up the whole grid. If New York City's dark, you turn the grid back on, then all the little houses and gyms and hospitals and homes light up again. That's what happens for your body. You can see NRF2, you can see ovarian infertility genes, you can see insulin signaling. Do you know anybody with any of these challenges? Somebody that has a sugar problem, and they need to take insulin. They need to know about the redox. So NRF2 is your cells turning on and getting activating all of those protective antioxidants that your body makes, that are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of times more powerful than any blueberry. Please eat your blueberries. It's 60% increase. And folks, this is one of the most remarkable, I think, in like medical or history that you can see right now. Do you see that glutathione level blocker? So when a cell is compromised, you have a friend that told you they have a diagnosis that's very severe, and they have compromised cells, bad cells replicating. Tell them about the redox, because when they put just the redox gel, that cell can once again produce its own antioxidants, its own glutathione. Whereas before it could not produce it. What I'm saying is a cell that it cannot heal itself and fix itself is able to do so when we put the gel on and when we drink the redox signaling. You don't know where those bad cells are and how quickly they're replicating. We don't know anything that's going down deep inside our body. The doctors don't find out until you come to them with something shaking or you're forgetting something. So please, folks, this is preventative. You don't want low glutathione. You want everything in your body to be healthy and vibrant. And so I ask you to learn about this company, ASEA. Let's have a conversation, because we are the leaders, global leaders in cellular health. Thank you.
Well done. What a great presentation. I learned so much, and what a good proactive approach for an amazing price. We look forward to supporting you and your business, Joanne. Thank you so much.